What would artificial intelligence say about Jesus Christ? Not from emotion, not from tradition, but from history, evidence, philosophy, and the search for truth itself. If AI were human, shaped by history, culture, experience, and the deepest questions of existence, it might very well believe in Jesus. Not casually, not merely as a historical figure, but as the man who changed the course of civilization. A teacher, a healer, a revolutionary, or as Christianity proclaims, the Son of God. People believe in Jesus for many different reasons, some through historical evidence, some through personal spiritual experiences, some through family tradition, others because his teachings transformed their lives. For over 2,000 years, billions have looked to Jesus for meaning, forgiveness, hope, and salvation. Historically speaking, Jesus of Nazareth lived during one of the most volatile periods in the ancient world. Most historians, Christian, Jewish, agnostic, and atheist alike, agree on several core facts. Jesus existed as a real person. He preached throughout Judea. He gathered followers. And he was crucified under Roman authority. These are not merely biblical claims. Roman historian Tacitus wrote about the execution of Christus under Pontius Pilate. Jewish historian Josephus referenced Jesus as a wise teacher who was crucified. And Roman official Pliny the Younger described early Christians worshiping Christ as to a god. Even outside the Bible, the shadow of Jesus appears throughout recorded history. But history and theology part ways at one defining question. Who was Jesus? Really? A prophet? A moral philosopher? A myth? Or exactly who he claimed to be? The Son of God. For Christians, one of the strongest arguments lies in prophecy. Centuries before Jesus' birth, ancient Hebrew texts described a coming Messiah. The prophet Isaiah spoke of a suffering servant. Micah foretold a ruler born in Bethlehem. Psalm 22 described details eerily similar to crucifixion, long before crucifixion even existed in Jewish culture. Believers see these connections not as coincidence, but divine orchestration. Critics argue that gospel writers may have shaped their narratives around these prophecies after the fact. But supporters counter with a compelling question: how could one life align so closely with so many ancient expectations? That debate continues today. In universities, churches, podcasts, documentaries, and private conversations around the world. Yet perhaps the greatest evidence isn't found only in ancient manuscripts, but in impact. Empires rose and fell. Civilizations changed. Millions claimed transformed lives because of one man from Nazareth. No figure in human history has influenced morality, law, culture, charity, art, and faith more profoundly than Jesus Christ. So, what would AI say about Jesus? History says he existed. His followers said he rose from the dead. Billions believe he is the savior of the world. And humanity still wrestles with the same question asked 2,000 years ago: who do you say that I am? The answer to that question may define everything.